Hey guys, and welcome back to part 3 of this battle on Stonewain Valley. The forces of the goblins and, or should I say, the combined forces of the goblins and Angmar has managed to push back my team of Mordor and men as they continue to ravage our spawning point here, or my spawning point rather. And desperately to sort of deal with this, I've thrown up a fortress in the back, rebuilt after it was destroyed by mountain giants of the goblins, who continue to sort of pressure our base here. However, they may be overextending a little bit here. They have no additional support. But he is going for the stomp there. Faramir, meanwhile, in the back, hidden here amongst the trees, dealing some damage. These mountain giants, they just have a lot of health, but he is going to work on those, so they will eventually fall. And the Nazgul now returning finally after destroying all of the mines in sort of the farm space here of our enemies, except for a couple now. Angmar finally has rebuilt some of his mines. The goblins rebuilt some of his. Unfortunately, Angmar has managed to muster up a force here of a lot of axe throwers, as well as Waldir in good health. I'd imagine Karth is around here somewhere too. Yeah, he is full health as well, level 7. And they do end up taking out my Nazgul, so that is a huge victory for the forces of Angmar. And actually, this is interesting. I've gone for, is this me? I believe so, yeah. I've gone for the capture the troll lair, and I now have control of this fire drake's lair. So for $2,000, I can summon my very own fire drake, which is very effective at dealing with goblins. But will I have enough money, seeing as how most of my infrastructure has been destroyed? And will it be in time to hold off this push from Angmar? Faramir does throw down his horn. I would assume Faramir is in here somewhere. Yeah, right here. Faramir battling next to the fountain amongst his horsemen. Now I do get a rock drop, which does, look at this giant, just like jumping in the air continuously. Rock drop, which just obliterates the forces of the goblins and takes out almost all of the mountain giants as well. Angmar desperately trying to reclaim this. This battle does not want to lose his footing here. They've pushed so far in that, I mean, when you push so far in, just who wants to go out, right? So might as well stay and throw down some extra forces, trying to target the infrastructure here. But Gothmog is out now, and Gothmog just tears up mountain giants. Look at the amount of damage he's doing to them, and the fire archer is now free. But the orcs are gone to fire upon them, and those mountain giants will fall. So that is a huge victory for us, sort of reclaiming our post here. And I've amassed an entire group of archers and a fire drake now on the top side, hidden away up here. I've put several orc spawning pits, so I've managed to build up a pretty good force. Unfortunately, I don't have fire arrows, but that's easily supplemented by the fire drake here, and I will start pushing the attack here on top, try and reclaim some of the ground that was lost. Now you may be wondering, you know, where are the forces of the goblins? Where are the forces of Angmar? Why haven't they sort of been able to continue this attack? And the answer is they have no income. Looks like I have another. I did get an early fire drake out, so he's been up here harassing the farms now. So that's why. When you have no farms, has he destroyed all of these farms? All of them except this one. So all these farms are once again destroyed. They've been so busy rebuilding farms. They've been so busy spending money to rebuild those and not having them that that they just don't have enough money to build a force. Karsh does take out that fire drake, but the additional one here is now pushed in. Azog has joined the battle. But with the Tainted Land bonus and the Fire Drake in the middle of all of these archers, I can't imagine me losing this battle. But Well of Souls goes down, finally getting back to that early game strategy to sort of deal with that mass archer style, the Well of Souls, and I am going to have to retreat while that is active. Meanwhile, Gothmog throws on his Fury now that he's level 4, and is going to go for the Goblin King, it looks like. Will he get the kill here? And yeah, he does get the kill. So Gothmog leveling up, now fighting Karch. Not a good idea. He does have Fury on, so this is a pretty epic battle. And will he manage to take him out? Fury runs out just at the end of the battle here. And Karch throws down his special ability, the Whisper of Death. And Gothmog does fall. Meanwhile, I've managed to get enough money out to get an additional Nazgul out. And finally going for this from last remaining mine of the goblins. Although it is reinforced by an archery tower, and I might actually lose my Nazgul here. We'll have to check on that in a moment. Meanwhile, I'm not quite sure what I'm saving up for, but the goblins here basically stuck in their base at this point. My ally, the Menace, has taken the lower side now. As I beacon to my ally to take the outpost, and the Nazgul has taken out this mine. So, how many mines does the goblins have right now? 1. They have a single mine. No, they just built this one, so they do have 2 mines. They make it 3. They just built that one too. The builder standing right there. So the goblins desperately trying to get up additional farms here, but he's having to spend all his money on the farm, so he's not able to invest in an army. And I did hear my Nazgul fall. So that is, I am down the Nazgul, but he has done his job. And now, it looks like I'm pushing in from the north, my ally pushing in from the south, and Angmar attempts to deal with the forces on the top here with the supplemented range of the giants and archers. But what, if anything, is on the top to deal with me? Nothing is the answer, and he's gonna have to pull some forces back. All he can muster up is a single unit of Goblin Warriors. This is sad. This is the power of destroying your enemy's farms. If you can hold off their initial attack, they have nothing to back it up with. And Angmar here trying to reinforce with archers. Not sure that's the right choice. I guess it was the right choice. Losing a couple there, but enough firepower to take out that Fire Drake. And I have gone for Fire Archers now, but Fire Archers are out of range to these Dark Rangers of Angmar, and my troops will end up falling there. Now what am I saving up for? It looks like I've been saving up trying to get out some additional heroes, spending my money on that Archer upgrade. Meanwhile, Angmar has managed to overpower men on the lower side here and push them back, so a good choice there, or a good battle there for the forces of Angmar. In addition, my Fire Drake has once again gone up here, attacking the farms. The continued harass is causing Karch to continually teleport away from the battle to try and save them. So the continued harass on the mines is why the goblins fail to have a decent-sized army, and why Angmar, I think, continues to have to kind of stay back here, protect their infrastructure, because as soon as they push out, it all just gets destroyed and they have no reinforcement. Meanwhile, the forces, my ally is building up a large force for himself. Rohirrim, looks like he has Angmar in there. Aragorn now, lots of fire archers, rangers, as well as siege units. So really a nice balanced amount of units for my ally, as well as I've gone for more harass units, more my Nazgul is out, Gothmog is out, and an additional Fire Drake. So with that, we may be on the verge of turning this around back into our favor. This game is going to go to a part 4, so please tune in up here. There should be a link to get to part 4. Thank